In this video, we will talk about the correct technique of pruning currants, when it is better to do it, and even how to propagate new plants from cuttings after pruning. It's a Sprouted Seeds YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. When to start pruning. Currant leaves start to turn yellow when fall arrives and the temperature drops. This is an excellent indication to begin pruning. However, avoid removing the leaves yourself. They'll naturally fall off after the first frosts, which helps preserve the buds that formed on the young growth for next year's crop. Manually picking the leaves may harm these buds, which could lower the yield the following season. Determining pruning height. If your currant bushes are relatively short, around 3 to 4 feet tall or 100 to 120 centimeters, you likely don't need to trim the tops. However, for taller bushes, pruning them down to about 3 feet or 1 meter above ground level helps manage their height and health. Fall versus spring. Due to their ability to withstand winter, currant bushes can be efficiently pruned in the fall or spring. Pruning in the fall offers the advantage of less springtime yard work and cleaner working conditions, as early spring can be quite muddy. Furthermore, trimming too late in the spring runs the danger of harming newly growing buds, which could reduce the plant's future output. Tips for fall pruning. If you decide to prune in the fall, take care not to prune too much in places that see severe winters. The bush won't freeze entirely, but it will need to recover from autumn trimming the next year. It will grow new green mass and there will be practically no harvest, so you need to be careful with autumn pruning. Regular pruning. If left unpruned, bushes older than 5 years may show limited new growth, reducing both the plant's lifespan and berry production. Additionally, the remaining berries will typically be smaller and less tasty. How to prune properly. If the bush has a lot of young growth, this is a very good sign, because next year these branches will give a large harvest of large berries. The bark will become darker in the second year of growth. These are annual twigs, but these are 2-year-old twigs. And here are the 3-year-old branches, which will be 4-year-old next year, and there will be practically no harvest on them. These old branches must be cut. Remember this rule. You should leave at least 6 or 8 2-year-old branches because they already have strong bark and will overwinter better. Also, I do not cut young 1-year branches to rejuvenate the bush. Propagating. Young 1-year-old twigs can often be found on cut old branches. Select these young twigs from the pruned branches. Insert the cuttings into the soil with about 4 buds underground and at least 2 buds above ground. By the following summer, these cuttings will develop a strong root system and can be transplanted to a permanent spot in the garden. Cuttings should be planted slightly farther apart from the main bush for optimal results in order to prevent root damage during transferring. So, pruning can be done in either fall or spring, depending on your preference and climate. Follow my tips and your bushes will be healthy and productive.